Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue the lecture on active fire protection systems. This lecture is going to cover on the active fire protection systems on the function of sprinkler system, fire alarm, and also fire detector. These notes are intended for educational purposes only, as well as to give basic understanding on active fire protection system. Any details, please free to refer anyone who are expert in this area or do extra homework by referring to the books related to the active fire protection system. At the end of the series, students should be able to understand the importance of active fire protection systems, as well as to elaborate the function of sprinkler system, fire alarm, and fire detector. Let's start with the active fire protection system for sprinkler system. Sprinkler system is the most widely used apparatus for fire protection in buildings. It has special treatment and use of additional extinguishing agents, though, may be required in many high-hazard, industrial and storage occupancies. The sprinkler system consists of a network of piping installed at the ceiling or roof and supplied with water from a suitable source. These are the example of sprinkler heads that will be installed at the ceiling or roof. On the piping at systematic intervals are placed heat-sensitive heads, which discharge water when a predetermined temperature is reached at any head. So when it detects the predetermined temperature, the bulb will burst and water will come out of the sprinkler head to distinguish the fire. There are a few types of sprinkler systems available, such as dry pipe system, wet pipe system, deluge fire sprinkler system, foam water sprinkler system, and pre-action system. The first one is dry pipe system. This type of fire sprinkler system does not use water. It is filled with pressurized air or nitrogen. Dry pipe valve prevents water from entering the line until a fire causes one or more sprinklers to operate. Once this happens, the air escapes and the dry pipe valve releases. The second one is wet pipe system. This is more popular than the dry pipe system. This fire sprinkler system uses water. It is more common in homes and small business premises, or even in shopping complexes. Next one is deluge fire sprinkler system. This system uses open pipes. Deluge valves open up and allow water to flow into all the sprinklers. It uses available lines connected to the water system. The arrangement of deluge system piping is similar to a wet or dry pipe system, with two significant differences. First, standard sprinklers are used, but they are all open. The activating elements have been removed so that when the control valve is opened, water will flow from all of the sprinklers simultaneously and deluge the area with water. Secondly, the deluge valve is usually closed. The valve is opened by the activation of a separate fire detection system. The third type of sprinkler system is foam water sprinkler system. This uses foam and water and commonly used in gas stations because this area is dealing with highly flammable goods. The fourth one is pre-action system. This sprinkler system is a combination of all the above-mentioned fire sprinkler systems. Normally, this system is used to protect artifacts or things of great value. This slide shows the examples of technical sketches of wet and dry sprinkler system. Next, the operation of sprinkler system. Water passing through the valve flows up a vertical riser and then to the main distribution pipes at each ceiling. From the main distribution pipes, it passes to the distribution pipes and range pipes, and it is then discharged at those sprinklers which have been caused to operate by the hot gases rising from the fire. The sprinkler therefore acts as a detector as well as a distributor. It becomes a detector when the bulb detects the heat and becomes the distributor when the bulb bursts. Then water will flow to distinguish the fire. This slide shows the examples of piping system for the dry riser and the sprinkler system. Here's a video showing how sprinkler systems work.
Fire sprinklers are highly effective active systems against fires. Over 96% of fires in buildings are controlled by fire sprinklers alone. They're affordable, effective and simple, which explains why every year over 40 million fire sprinkler heads are fitted in houses, factories and commercial buildings. In some countries these systems are mandatory in such places as hotels, factories, meeting places, schools and museums. Let's look at how they work. The essential components are a water supply system and a fire sprinkler head. The sprinkler head is made up of a plug, a liquid-filled glass bulb, a sprinkler and a frame. When a fire starts, the temperature of the environment rises and the liquid in the glass bulb begins to expand. If the temperature continues to rise, the liquid expands so much that it breaks the glass. There's then nothing left to stop the water, and it begins to come out from the plug. When water hits the sprinkler, it's spread over a larger area. There are different types of glass bulb filled with different liquids, and these are color-coded. Orange bulbs have an operational temperature of 57 Celsius or 135 Fahrenheit. Red bulbs 68 Celsius, 155 Fahrenheit. Yellow bulbs 79 Celsius, 175 Fahrenheit. Green bulbs 93 Celsius, 200 Fahrenheit. Blue bulbs 141 Celsius, 286 Fahrenheit. Purple bulbs 182 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit. And black bulbs 227 Celsius, 440 Fahrenheit. Fire sprinkler systems operate in different ways as well. The type we've just explained is known as a wet pipe system and is the commonest in use. Each sprinkler head is activated independently, and the main goal is to reduce water damage in the event of a false alarm. Another type is the dry pipe system. In this, the pipes are filled with pressurized nitrogen, which is released if a fire activates the valves in the sprinkler head. The pipes then fill with water, which is discharged over the smoke or flames. Dry pipe systems are widely used in cold climates since there's a high risk of frozen pipes, preventing an emergency fire response. Pre-action systems are a kind of dry pipe sprinkler system that require two activation steps. When heat or smoke is detected, the pre-action valve opens and allows water into the pipes. Then, the sprinkler heads can be individually activated to release water over the fire. This two-step process enables facilities to shut off the system in case of a false alarm, protecting assets from water damage. Pre-action systems are especially useful in places where accidental discharge could lead to irreparable damage, such as in museums, libraries, and data centers. Another type of system is the deluge sprinkler system, which also uses dry pipe technology. However, in this system, the sprinkler heads are always open. The sprinkler heads don't have heat-sensing elements, but instead are activated by external smoke or heat sensors. Once heat is detected, water fills the pipes and is released to all open sprinkler heads, creating a flooding effect across the entire area. This system is most often used in industries with flammable liquids, which pose the threat of rapidly spreading fires.
The next active fire protection system is fire detector. The function of a fire detector is to detect changes in temperature or the presence of smoke or fire. It also aims to provide early warning to the building occupants. Fire detector is also important to reduce the impact of losses, such as the loss of life and property. Normally, fire detector acts when material or vapor is coming out of the fire process, or when it detects smoke and rising temperature. There are a few types of fire detectors available. The first one is smoke detector, which works to detect the presence of smoke. It is divided into two types, ionization and photoelectric. The second one is heat detector. This device is also divided into two, namely the heat detector by increasing the temperature and the heat detector whose temperature has been set, and the third one is flame detector. Flame detector is usually installed in places with a greater risk of fire, such as storage stores for chemicals or flammable liquids. All the fire detectors will detect smoke or fire and will connect directly with the alarm device to issue an emergency alert to the building occupants. Now let's take a look at fire alarm system. For alarm devices, it can be divided into audible warning devices and visual warning devices. Based on the BS 58391, it is stated that the use of visual alarms is provided where ambient noise levels exceed 90 decibel, where hearing protection is worn, or people with hearing impairments may be present. Based on Clause 2371 in UBBL 1984, fire alarms shall be provided in accordance with 10th Schedule. If you refer to 10th Schedule, It has been listed based on the building categories and the number of stories available for the buildings. So, there will be different numbers of alarm systems and fire detectors in each buildings. So that's all for today. Thank you.